Hello and welcome to episode 7 of my This is Total War campaign with Sweden in Empire Total War Darthmod. Previous episode we took Petrovskaya from Russia and we continued to chase the British force raiding our lands. So they have damaged the iron workshops, they also damaged the weaver's cottage. Now they're here at Malmö in our port. We also repelled a small attack on Jelgava once more. And this episode we will continue to work our way around here in the east and see if we could figure out on where to go next. And we will also drive the British out, and we will continue to set up our very first, I would like to call it a DOOMSTACK, CAROLEAN DOOMSTACK. That sounds good to me. But we'll start here at Petrovskaya because I don't want them to stay here for long. And considering in these kinds of settlements, I don't really know what Arkhangelsk is. Sorry about the pronunciation. But we do know that we could recruit Cossack cavalry here and provincial cav and militia. I don't want to disband them, but let's disband that unit. And what would it cost us to replenish all of them? Very much. Let's merge you. So we have 3 infantry, 3 cav, and 1 demi-cannon. Our upkeep isn't high because that's, they are really damaged. That we can't go further down than that. That's what we need, I think. It do cost us a fair bit of money to replenish, but that will have to be worth it because as I said, I want to move that army over here to Arkhangelsk as soon as possible to continue to expand our empire. And what to do next? We have 1800 left. I do want to upgrade this eventually, and we do kind of want this eventually as well, but that's no rush. But I want to be able to move troops fastly here or quickly here. Let's actually build the cobble roads. That also generates a bit of wealth. And let's look at our economy. That has gone up quite a bit. Petrovskaya is definitely our smallest region, but as it's a governor's region, it provides us more tax income due to this we're compared to the barracks. Anyway, that's where we are. Then we'll just have to figure out where to put you. I think we need to put you here in Ingria actually. And we have a small Kalmuk's missile cav. Where is our rake? There you are. I think you should maybe... Are they still here somewhere? No. Let's move you here then. There they are. That's a bigger army, it's nothing too bad. It's only the militia and the Cossack line infantry, which isn't particularly good. They're really weak on melee defense, so that's good for us. And I think I want you to accompany this army to keep an eye out on what's going on, to kind of scout ahead a bit. And this army could use some replenishment, but we can't really replenish that much. Maybe we should replenish this one. No, we can't afford that. And all of these guys were replenished, except for the general, but that's fine. And the fleet, I want you to move over here, because you're going to transport troops eventually. Let's Let's get you... yeah, at least one. That's something, I guess. We need to drive them out. And the British fleet were reinforced by another 5th rate. Because I had 2 4th rate earlier, and it looks like that, yes. We can't really repair that, can we? And let's do it like that then. Forget about that. Let's repair that instead. We could still replenish that cav unit. And let's use to attack them. This should be an easy fight, so I think we'll go for an all resolve here. Yeah, it's okay. Good. 125. Let's actually repair that instead, so we are repairing our buildings. You can stand here, that army can stand here for now, or no you can't. I want you to move up, I think. And let's end the turn. Now Russia definitely seems to be on the move for St. Petersburg. Good. Construction report. Our steam pumps. It impacts a bit at least. And we do have another one coming. And that one as well. The next turn. So let's move our rake here to see. Well, here they are. Quite a sizable force, but nothing we can't manage, I feel like. Yeah, be here in the meantime. We should repair that. And the army will take one more turn to replenish. And you could actually start moving this way. We already have sights of these guys here. It's nothing too worrying. They should be able to deal with that, no problem. And now we definitely need to recruit more. And we are going to take... yeah, we are going to get those because they're up. Yeah, they're really good units. And continue down with the Livgardets Grenadier Battalion, or Grenadiers. Their upkeep also is a bit lower, but if you compare to the regular ones, about 30 in gold, or 30 in gold. But we can only recruit one, so that will of course be, they will of course be a part of our Doomstack. And if you check their abilities, yeah, these Grenadiers scares enemies and they're resistant to morale shocks as the regular ones, but they scare enemies, as I said. And these ones inspires nearby troops. That's a good one. And we definitely, so we have 3 cav going there. One of those Grenadiers we would want. This is our kind of dooms to become Doomstack. We need more pikemen, and we do need one more Grenadier as well. Let's have that one, I think. Should have that one as well. Just because it's the Livgardet regiment. We'll want 2 pikemans. And that's about it. So we are getting close to our Carolean stack now. 1000, we can't build anything with that, and we won't either. That cost us 2000. We can't afford that. No, forget about him. But we want to, yeah, those 3 feels, yeah, that seems fitting. They can manage for now, I guess. No, let's get one of these. Oh, we can only get them. That will have to do. Do we have... I'm not... Can't really see what's... if there's anything close enough to attack now. There might be something hiding here in the shades, but I don't think so. I think I believe we should have one more turn to sort of get over here. Then we are looking to switch places to get this one down here. But we're also going to switch generals because it's Carl Gustav Rensköld to keep the historical accuracy. He's the one who has to be the leader of the army going for Moscow. So what I'm basically hoping for at this stage, that we don't have any unwelcome visit from Britain or anyone else pulling or landing a stack here in Sweden again. But if they do, the plan is we will shift over this army to prioritize that over Jelgava. That's basically it. I did move them, and the missionary, he is where he is, but I do kind of want to see the status of Muscovy. 22%, so that's good. 14%. And 42%. And 22%. So this is the most important region to keep converting the population. And the public order is looking really, really good. And so is the growth, though, is going forward, but you know, I would want it to grow faster. Stavanger is soon ready, 7 turns out, and Schleswig here in Denmark, Luleå 11 turns. Finland is going really slow. We could build those fishing fleets to increase the population growth. Yeah, it's population growth, not... yeah. We could do that. And Courland is obviously falling a bit behind. This is a potentially really rich region, but I can't justify investing any money in that one at the moment. So yeah, not everything is looking great, but things are looking pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied where we're at right now, but things can quickly change. Move on. Technological advance. That's welcome news. We did get that one, so a bit more wealth. We can't go for that one yet, but we now have the possibility to do so at least. And we go for military next turn, or should we even go for the carbines? That's a quick research. Explosive shells, that's nice. So I'm still waiting as long as I will wait a bit longer for getting the fire by rank, even though I talked about that being important. So the measuring tools are next year, I think. Let's go for that one. The spinning jenny, 3 turns, and that's quite a good one. And the spinning mule. From textile workshops, we do have like the weaver's cottage here. That's... how much does that give us? 675 wealth. But this provides us 8% bonus to town wealth from all buildings and 10% wealth generated by industrial buildings. So that's the better option to go for here. And we'll wait a bit more with the philosophy. Damn hard word to say. And good. Recruitment report and the construction report. So let's have a check at our income. Gone down a bit, but that's due to the recruitment, of course. Yeah, there we are. So they should be... They're replenished and ready. Did lose sight of them. And everyone start marching towards here. It would take us in this terrain and not so developed road system. It will take us some time to get there. And how's the... Still on the green, so that's good. So let's figure out what to build then. Let's go for that one and that one. So we're betting our money on Finland here. I think we should shift you over now. Feels like that. Because no, they actually turned west again by the looks of it. And one militia, so they will be ready to attack here now. Let's get our forces over there then. Let's merge you together. So we'll get these ones over here in the meantime. Let's get you over here. So you're able to reinforce if we are being attacked. That should scare some of the enemies. Ja, kapten. Or... thing is, I really don't dare to attack them in order to solve that. A good naval commander would probably go for it, but they're just standing there, so it's no issue at this stage. Could even get rid of that, maybe. That do cost us a bit of upkeep. But I want the 4th rates and 5th rates. You know what? Let's get rid of that and lower our expenses a bit there. So what do we want then? We could get that, but we do want to continue to the recruitment here now, or maybe something here, but it's not really anything we can build besides that one, and that one is that's good. We want to get our stack set up. So let's see, how are we looking here now? We have 5 cav units. And we are going for an equal amount of cav as we have infantry, basically. So we definitely want a couple of more cav units. Yes, we will want that. We could use... which ones? Heavy cav is good as well, but they're more expensive in upkeep. Maybe these guys? They are firing cav. We are going to use them as melee units, even though they are quite useful actually. Which one should we get then? I guess we'll go for the regular ones. They are actually quite good, but the regiment of horse is better. How did we look? I want to see once more. So we have a nice line of infantry here. It could be useful to have some kind of reinforcements. We do want one more artillery unit. Maybe we should get these Sakers. I kind of like the demi-cannons. I would want a mortar unit or so, but need to get the... Is that one or that one? That one it is. I do want kind of these ones. They can be really good. We should actually build this when... but we do need to research the canister shot for getting that. Yeah, let's recruit one more cap. That's what we need to do, and can't recruit anything more. We do have these. They will merge with this army, so that's starting to look like a decent force as well. So let's end another turn. A lot of army movements. And now we get the improved grenades, so we need to get those in order to get the howitzers. So we'll ring bayonet, socket bayonet. We could... It's no rush at this stage to get there, so we'll work our way down to the second tier here. And we are working right there. Next technology here is the selective breeding, I guess, or maybe one of these. Recruitment report and buildings constructed. Was it this one? So our income is going down now a bit too much due to our... let's see, they retreated back. Or where did they go? Well, continue your march. Next turn you will get there. And this is a solid force. Let's get you over here to see if we could see anything here. There's the army. And quite a lot of militia here, so that shouldn't be a problem. We could take actions with this army right here. And we should probably swap generals here. Because Adenfeld needs to see more action as well. But I do want to get you back. Because Leeuwenhoek, this is kind of his area. So you should be there, most definitely. How far can you reach? Not that far. Where to move them then? If we... Are they strong enough to take them on? Maybe, maybe not. Let's get you here. It would take you... no, we need to move you further. 4 units against 6, basically. If we would have one more cab, I wouldn't be too worried. But we don't. But let's get them back over there. You could actually reach them. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get back there in a minute. So yeah, we have a small army of Hanover, from Hanover here, harassing us. And Prussia still surviving. We have Dresden in Saxony. So that could potentially get them back, I guess. Can't build anything there. Maybe we can't build that until we have the canister shot. This is good for the technology rate. Yeah, that one. We'll wait with that. Could build a major fishery here. That's a bit of wealth. But aren't we... No, we're 3 turns away from upgrading our farms. That's the theater only for happiness, and that's not an issue at this stage, so... Might actually... Oh, look here. Let's build that. Totally missed out on that one, and we also have that one, so that's good. Let's build those 2. That will provide a decent amount. And let's recruit those ones. At least 1 unit. And let's get you back. Get back to Stockholm. You will actually, yeah, get back to Stockholm. And we'll in time set up a force here as well, but we need to prioritize. That's just the way it is. Could we now? We don't have funds to do that. Those ones. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and smash these Poland-Lithuanian force. I have to say, I really like the looks of these pikemen with the uniforms and the tall spears. Either way, this is how we stand up. We have the artillery on the right side and calves on the flank. These guys, I'm going to group you as well. You're just going to kind of stay close by. And we are looking to give the pikemen or pikinerare and the grenadiers some experience in this one. So we're going to use mainly them alongside with our cab. Let's start the battle, and you know what? Fire volley on him. And send the cav forth, I think. At least proceed to the flank. Same goes with you, and I want you to run so you don't get fired by our own cannons. Did he even hit them? No, he didn't. You know what? It's a long shot to hit these guys. They aren't even deployed, so we shouldn't worry too much about them. So hit fire on these guys. Alright, so let's move all of you forward. Still not deployed, that's very odd. Let's start marching. And bring you up as well. And as I said, kind of just keep these guys close. Could actually even charge them. Let's confuse the AI a bit by moving very far around the flanks here. And by the way, the grenadiers, these ones don't have the grenades, but these ones do, so hopefully, yeah, I'm looking to use those grenades and see what we can do. You know what, let's move you forward, like, start that march. And you're not. We're going to trying to time a charge to their backs. Yeah, they should be out of reach. And you stay close by. And could you even, if you place yourselves here, you could easily break the flank here, right? Yeah, gå på. Walk on. Looks like they're adjusting a tiny bit. There I want you to be. And grenades. You're going to fire grenades to them. You're going to attack them. You attack them and... Why aren't you following my orders? Give them a volley. And I want you to get a volley off. Well, move back a tiny bit. You know what? You could go for the flank here. Your cab is very confused. Yeah, we are taking kills on our way in, but as we see the charge here now, they should be have an easy time taking them down. And we want to see the grenades here now. Start running. And cab, you as well. You go ahead and attack that one. You took them down. God damn it. I want to see some grenades. Charge in. You charging on in here. Come on, give me a grenade shot before we... Or before they charge. Stop. Damn it. Why isn't it working? Well, charge. Take them down. And they are shaking. You should stop firing. Push towards the side. Damn it, I really want to see those grenades. Get over here. And you take them down. Don't want them to fire. Charge in on them. They're wavering. Yeah, they're going... Yeah, they're basically dead. So the battle's pretty much over with. And let's chase them down. Alright, let's read the numbers. We lost 500. But... something happened during the... chase down, because they weren't down to 84 men, so I must have suffered some kind of friendly fire. I don't really know actually. I'm very confused about this. They just started dropping from nowhere, even though none of them had fire at will on them. That's the way it is. We lost 500. We killed almost every single one of them. We drive them out, and they are no threat to us. They could, honestly, they could stay here for this turn, or we could start moving back to get some movement points. Get more movement points next turn. No point in trying to repair that. So let's end the turn now. And the British fleet receiving more reinforcements. Alright, so look at this one then. They moved in on us. They have 5 line infantry, 1 regiment of foot, 1 cannon, and yeah, this was the issue. Because infantry I'm fine with, but at least 1 more cav would have done a massive difference. But we need to do our best in trying to win this, so let's get on with the battlefield. Just put yourselves here as close to the line as possible, and you'd go for a bit more distance. This would be a typical, yeah, kind of a typical situation where canister shot would have been useful. I have to admit that. But I'm trying to take advantage of the high ground here. Hopefully we can funnel them in the center here towards the cannons and create a crossfire situation. We need to just start it and give them a volley. You push up. Yeah, that's as far as we can stretch them. Something like that, maybe. I want you to run, actually. And I want you to stretch a tiny bit more like that. And we should adjust our cav to the right hand side, and our general. They need to make a move on us, so you know what? Could we get a volley off on those cannon? It would be simply great, and hitting some of those regiment of foot in the meantime. You need to inspire this flank. There we have a nice piece of high ground. Are they going to march towards us now? And we might actually... You know what? Help them out. This looks like they are sticking around a bit. Yeah, hit the center. You push up a tiny bit. We are going to be heavily... Or we need to just... We need to break their cav quickly. Fire on them. You are on fire at will. You could push up a tiny bit like that. And that should be okay with regarding the friendly fire. Now you move back to position. We're going to have to sacrifice you. You're only broken, so stay on them. Adjust. Run towards it, please. You're barely holding on your own. Good. Getting shots fired. Fire straight into the center right there. They are shattered, so that's good enough. Good enough. There's the general bodyguard. Our general, is he being fired on? We are kind of sacrificing these guys here. They are obviously charging, so we need to charge in here as well. Cavalry, help out, please. The generals is going for us. Damn it, hit them. General, move to the side to be prepared. Okay, he's engaging with us, so we need to break their left flank so we can break their right flank later on. Push on them. They are broken, so stay on them here. You as well, you fire on them. And you cannons. How's it going against the general bodyguard? Losing slightly, so we should be winning slightly, which we are. Good. Stop firing and get to position. You need to stay on them so they don't come back. Enemy general killed. Very good. Now go and take down the artillery. Yeah, you need to stay on them so we punish them as good as we possibly can. Move on up to the hill here. Good. Take them down. Very good. And yeah, they are barely holding on. Barely. You're never going to make it there in time, but I kind of, at the very least, try to save you. Yeah, they're still only broken. They are shattered though. So you turn around. And this one, yeah, they're breaking. We need to try to set up a bit better instead, I think. So turn off fire at will, or turn on fire at will, I mean. Turn off the melee. We got them out of the battlefield. General, go after them. No, it's... Damn it. You're not getting them killed. You move here instead, please. And there is... That should be enough as well. You get back. You as well. Get back. Just buy ourselves a bit of time. And you are moving as fast as you can, I guess. They are about to be broken as well. 43 left of them. Yeah, you need to run. Yeah, they're going after us. So if you could set up here, that would be great. What the hell? I need you to turn over here. You could unlimber and start to fire on them, I guess. Are they moving in towards us? No, they are not. So let's do that. And let's push you to the flank. Fire on them. Now they are moving towards us. Or should we just go in for the charge here now? Good, get some kills please. That would be very nice. Yeah, they are soon ready to fire. How is our general doing there? He's doing fine. Could we get a volley off? And we have a crossfire situation here with them as well. Move forward. And cav move to the side. Yeah, they are only wavering. So stay on them, please. We are marching. You know what? Let's do it like that. And you should stop firing. They are broken, so that's good. I think we can afford to just stop firing you as well. Very good. Chasing down enemies really takes some time. We're going to take kills on the way in. Try to just disrupt their fire a bit. It's flanking, wavering, and they should break fairly quickly. You know what? Give them... You're a bit out of position though, but you could give them a volley. Shattered, so that's very nice. How's our general doing? He's doing fine. And let's chase him down. So a decent battle results here as well. We lost 600, they lost 2,300. And quick look at the statistics. The Sakers didn't get much, the cannons, demi-cannons a bit. And the regiment of horse and the general's bodyguard, of course, chasing down routed enemies. And the Nerke Värmland regiment of foot did a great job. And yeah, so we have to be satisfied with this, so move on. And that's the end of the turn, and I think this is where we break this episode up. I want to thank you very much for watching, appreciate if you stayed this far. Please remember to leave that like if you enjoyed the episode and subscribe if you haven't done that already. Until next time everyone, have a good one.